Hey folks, Adam Owens, Pioneer Product Agronomist here in Texas and Oklahoma. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Plant 19 window that we're in right now. When I talk to a lot of growers, we're looking at the 5-day forecast, checking soil temperatures, and the calendar date. And those are all three good things that we ought to be looking at year in and year out. But one of the things I want to urge you guys to pay attention to is the 5-day accumulation of growing degree days. Corn utilizes or operates on the 50-degree growing degree days. And if you follow me on Twitter at AdamOwens_11 or Peter Hill at Texas Agronomo, we're posting some content for local growing degree day accumulation for north central South Texas. And as that plant window begins to open up across the territory, you'll start to see that from other fellow agronomists for Pioneer. But wanted to talk to you guys about how those conditions are going across the territory. So down in Harlingen, we started off with marginal to good soil conditions and growing degree day accumulation earlier in the week. But as we move through the later part of this week, the week of the 20th, and into the last week of February or in the first week of March, I see growing our planting conditions going to be good to very good. We're starting to warm up down there, and a lot of guys have got some grain in and corn, and the conditions are continuing to improve day by day in that area. In the Corpus market, we've been wet for a while, and the start of the week conditions were more marginal. We were accumulating a good amount of growing degree days, but the precipitation that was in parts of the area that day in the first part of this week, the week of the 20th, was just marginal. So we want to, as things go on and progress here this week, I see conditions and that growing degree day accumulation becoming good. And as we move up the coast into the winter garden area, actually, we were still cold there. Poor planting conditions for the most part there, because we're seeing our nighttime temperatures, our lows for the days in the low 40s, even upper 30s in the first part of the week. And even as we progress through this week, our lows are still hovering around that 50 degree mark. So not great, much lower than optimal growing degree day accumulation there, as we're only accumulating in between that 50 to 60 degree of growing degree days. So we want to make that get up a little bit higher before we start putting that planter in the ground. So I would encourage you guys in that Hondo winter garden area to just delay another little bit, potentially start going late part of next week. But for sure, once we get in the first part of March, I would expect conditions to be much better there. And as we move into central Texas, a lot of the same conditions there. We were cool and wet to start off the week. And as we're finishing up this week, we still have cooler than optimal conditions in areas of Taylor, Texas, Temple, and coming up into Waco and Northeast Texas. I did a soil probe temperature earlier this week, just a couple days ago, and we're in the 43 degree spectrum, and that's definitely not ideal for corn germination. So just follow us on Twitter at AdamOwens11 and at Texas Agronomo, and we'll be happy to keep you guys posted on planting conditions as we move forward in this planting window. Hope all is well. Thanks.